Is that Arthas?
Saw her pain.
Oh, hell nah! Hello, today we are reacting to World of Warcraft Midnight, Arator, animated short, a son of two worlds. Make sure to check out my entire World of Warcraft cinematic journey and join my guild, the Philidari. Alright, let's do it. Amazing visual style. I love the Liadrin one, if you didn't see my reaction to that.
We'll return before you know it, Arator.
Arator. Oh, I love the filter there, and the voice performance is great. Oh, I love this nice, intimate moment.
Verisa, thank you for this.
My pleasure, Arator.
Tattooing?
I used to do your mother's war paint. She and Sylvanas were born warriors. I was not.
Sylvanas.
But why this design? You know your father's going to hate this.
I've always felt like part of me was missing. Always felt divided between worlds.
Oh,
with a father
amazing
who served the
symbolism.
light, and a mother who chose to embrace the void.
Oh my goodness. That's an amazing character intro, man. Let's talk about just these two shots. We talk about the visual language, man. Always felt divided between worlds as he sees the mirror image of himself obscured by the pains.
With a father
who served the light. And this is a statue of his father with the sun beaming behind him.
And embrace the void.
As the sun leaves the statue of her mother, embrace the void. I mean, come on. Beautiful, beautiful visual language here. To back up that language.
Do you remember when we went to Stormwind to see them?
Illyria's his mother.
I felt her love.
What a beautiful representation of that feeling of love.
That longing.
And it broke my heart. I thought you would be happier in Dalaran.
Wow.
Until...
It's amazing. No, Dalaran! No! We played through this. The fall of Dalaran. Is that Arthas? Oh, hell nah! Oh, hell nah!
Your aunt
Get him out of here, man!
That's not who she was.
Sylvanas back in it.
I saw her pain. I wanted to.
You could see the flickering of your humanity right there.
There's nothing you could have done. You nearly lost everything.
To see her like kind of this bent over like wraith of a being, and to see this right here. Look at how the animators did this, man. Shout out to the animators on this. This is amazing.
I wanted to.
When she sees the pain, you see that one moment of humanity, man. That one moment that can snap her out of it for a second. I love it, man. This is peak. This is peak Warcraft. Returning to the good stuff.
So we found refuge.
Yes.
Where you would know your people. In Quel'Thalas.
Quel'Thalas. It's Gideon Emery. Yes. So cool.
You can do better than that. Again.
The voice of Balthier. What a great hero's journey we're going on with the character now. As he fights his way into adulthood. Literally fights his way. Because he didn't get that childhood.
And though I learned much from him, Lady Liadrin was a greater challenge.
Liadrin, we just saw her
Why haven't we
backstory.
just rebuilt the Sunwell, Liadrin? I could help if you would just show me how to use the light.
I love that. Can we get an animated series like this?
You must stop asking me to.
Why? Oh,
There
because
is much about me, about my people,
of what she
that you
went through.
cannot understand, Arator.
Because of my human blood.
Oh,
She was right.
terrible.
I realized then I would not find what I sought in Quel'Thalas.
What a great way to tell the story,
I knew
man.
only half of who I was. So I traveled to Stormwind
Yes.
to become a paladin of the Alliance.
This is awesome. We can see Stormwind in this style.
Walk the path my father had. To find my true self among his people.
Look at how heroic
I
now.
learned their way with the light
Yes.
and lived up to my father's legacy. Still,
The victorious.
I yearned for something more.
It's kind of scary how powerful he was right there. Man, I love that. It's like it's kind of angrily living up to his father's legacy, kind of like forcing it in a
I
way.
learned their way
You know what I
with
mean?
the light and lived
lived up to my father's legacy.
I love the way they voice the abilities that kind of translates from the in-game style to this in this animation style. Man, they do such a good job. I talked about it in the Leadrian one. The way they voice that kind of feeling of doing your inputs and just boom, unleashing those abilities that you get. They translated it so well, man. The sound effects too.
Still,
It's bigger than the game,
I yearned for something.
but it's faithful. You know. It's awesome. Yeah, this character is so fantastic. We're going on the whole struggle, which could be summed up in a sentence as not a main character of the game that you see in all the cinematics and stuff, but to have this voice so well and kind of explained in detail in the struggle is so good.
To my parents, I thought we could be a family. That I had found what I sought.
Arator?
Oh, wow. Yep. Okay, I was gonna say.
I still don't understand. Why did you never come home to me?
Yeah, it's gotta hurt,
I'm
man.
sorry, my son. It was our duty.
Yep.
There was a war to fight. But just look at what you have become.
That's
in
terrible.
Our absence.
I needed you.
Yeah.
My precious son, we longed for you. We fought so that you would survive,
Yeah.
so that our world would survive.
I understand that.
It's a lot to take in.
But we both know your war will never end.
Ooh. What a great representation of their personal battle, too, which we've seen in other cutscenes. Their personal war with who they are, their identity, the void and the light and all this stuff. Fantastic dialogue there. And there it is, his current self. Wow. I mean, a man who's had to embrace both sides of himself.
You asked, why this design? All my life
Oh,
I've been
chills.
divided. Elf, human,
Chills.
mother, father, darkness, light.
He's gonna embrace
These
his identity.
dragons are the divisions that have defined my life.
Yes.
The two halves of myself.
Yes, embrace it, man.
But I know now I need not choose between them. I am
Yes.
greater than the sum of my parts.
There's the statues again.
I am not half anything.
And that's what I'm talking about, man. He's standing taller than he did before when he looked upon those statues. Look at the shot. Stands up, and we've lowered the camera down, and you can see he's more big in the frame, just like his parents. He's not that little tiny boy that was rising
Some
up,
of my parts.
embracing.
I am not half anything.
Yes, he's full Arator. That's what I'm talking about. That was awesome. Absolutely fantastic. All right, if you're new here, we're going to talk about my favorite shot. I'm going to do a little bit of analysis from a filmmaking standpoint, and I want you to tell me your favorite shot as well. Make sure to subscribe if you want to join us on more of the cinematic breakdowns here. And of course, play the game with the Philidari. It's my guild. They do raids. We do neighborhood building together. It's a lot of fun, so check it out. Transmod competition, do it all. So talk to the mods in Discord if you want to join. Anyways, let's do it. So my favorite shot. Oh, this is going to be tough. This is going to be really tough. I'm going to be honest. It's this one right near the beginning. This was really cool.
But why this design?
This kind of back-to-back symbolism.
Divided between worlds.
Rack focus right here. I mean, come on.
With a father raised them.
That little sequence, very intimate. I love it, man. That's the kind of stuff I want to see. It sets the stage for the character, and it sets the thematic premise for this video, which is answered directly at the end in this bookend shot. It's the same shot. Look at this. Come on, man. It's the same shot. When we go back and forth, the same background was used, and that's a very beautiful thing, right? That's beautiful stuff. So anyways, I love that. I'm going to talk about my favorite shot, which is probably this. For the reasons that I listed. And now let's move on to see the different points. Now, this isn't when Xal'atath deleted Dalaran, right? This is when Arthas was using Sylvanas and attacking as soon as what's happening here, right?
Refuge.
And then look at this. Can we talk about the character art? And look at this beautiful reference to the victory at Samothrace, Nike at Samothrace. Beautiful, beautiful sculpture from the Louvre in Paris. If you've never been, that's a reference to that statue. It's the exact same statue.
Know your people. In Quel'Thalas.
Amazing. And then just this, after seeing the ending, this just really stuck with me. And look at the style that he's fighting right now. Okay. One-handed, hand behind the back.
Again.
Amazing. And I love this shot. Look at the choreography. And then there's a transition as he becomes a man and he's fighting. And now And now he has to try. Did you see that? Was so cool, man. All of a sudden he goes from hand behind the back to really having a fight. And it's a war, man. It's a battle now.
I learned much from him.
I mean, come on. So good.
And though I learned much from him, Lady Liadrin.
It's just great, man. We go on this. Okay, he's learned the arts of war. He's making a real Achilles sort of approach here to being a hero. He's going to learn the arts of war, but then he's going to learn wisdom from Liadrin. And I love this detail.
We just rebuilt the
And
sun?
man, this could be my favorite shot right here. Look at this. It's gorgeous. Look at the beautiful background, how it's blurred out, and we have rack focus here following them.
I could help.
And I love even the body language, man. Look, he's constantly at war with himself as a character. Look at his body language. He's fighting between the identity of being an elf and a human. And look at him. He's just always at war with himself and moving around. His body language is reflecting that. And she is stoic in this shot as she walks forward. She knows who she is. She's figured out her identity, and he is not. And he's fighting, and he's feeling all the pain. Fantastic storytelling.
You must stop asking me to. There is much about me, about my people.
And this was so sad to see, man. That's so sad to see how she's like gatekeeping because of his identity, man. Oh, you're half human. You wouldn't understand. Come on, Liadrin, you're better than that. And I like to think she's better now, and she would have had a different conversation with this young man after her animated short, if you know what I'm saying, in the sort of timeline. Because, man, she grew from that, too, after having to take down her father in that horrible way. But I love this. Look at the transition, how it keeps us grounded in the storytelling. It's me telling the story. I love this visual style. Can we get an animated series like this? That's what I'm talking about, right? Who wants to see it? Who wants to see it? Because I'm watching.
What I sought in Quel'Thalas.
Watch 20 episodes.
I knew only half of who I was. So I
amazing transition back and forth. It keeps us grounded. And then, man, the fact that he goes to Storm, this is so cool to see, man. And I love seeing the locations that we know from the game in this visual style. I want you to notice something too, man. Look at the details, even in the choreography. When he was fighting before, he's got a little bit more of a kind of a animalistic way of fighting. Now look at this. He's got poise, man. He's not over swinging. He's still got a little bit of anger in him, but he's becoming more of a wise warrior. And then look at this. Transitions to just an absolute beast, full grown adult. He's got the hair growing out. He's just breaking people down. I mean, just decimating enemies. And then I love this, how we get that kind of fell green.
The light and lived up to my father's legacy.
And can we talk about the sound design on this shot? This was a standout to me. Listen to this. It's crunchy, it's juicy. And I personally love the horror on their faces. Like, why wouldn't they be happy that it defeated the enemy? It's almost like that was too grotesque. It was too violent. It was too animalistic, and something's still wrong within him. It's an internal battle that's eating him from the inside. You see what I'm saying?
I yearned for something.
Look at that. This is a freaking crater. And these guys are, you good, bro? Did you really have to do all that? Man, did you even ask him to surrender? Not that they would, but you see what I'm saying?
When I finally found my parents.
And then this scene, man, this scene hurt to see him.
Could be a family. That I had found what I saw.
Now, lore masters, remind me, at what point in the timeline does this take place? This is before what we've seen with Xal'atath and everything. I'm trying to remember when this happened. Just remind me.
Arator?
But I love seeing this, man, and the emotion. This is the moments that we got to see the facial emotions and the feelings that the characters are going through. And this reminds me once again, man, how powerful the sort of potential of World of Warcraft is if we were to get a series like this where it's 100% cinematic storytelling. What we're able to do is focus on and gather these awesome characters and their very important moments together. Gather them in one room and let them interact with each other. Like, let's get all the main characters, man. Where's Anduin? Let's get Sylvanas. Let's make it happen. Everybody in the same room. Bring back Illidan. Come on, let's do it. There's so many cool characters and the kind of, really intense emotional backstories of everybody, and the opportunity for storytelling is just endless. So this is what I want to see. Yes.
Oh, my
very, very good.
Son, we longed for you.
I also really like how they have an answer prepared. Oh no, we were doing it, but we were fighting the future. I love his response. It's just like, yeah, I understand that, but still had to grow up without you. Still feel like crap every day, and I still got to try and figure out if I'm an elf or a human. Like, I still had to do all that on my own and seek out Liadrin and other people for answers because you weren't around. So I mean, I guess cool answer. Like, I like how it's a very human response because he's not a full elf; he's a human.
Vive.
Yeah, he just walks out.
That.
It's fantastic. I really like it. Very believable response. And then we get here, and then we get this moment where it's like the last time we see him, it's like, okay, and the music, if you listen to the music, it's this kind of unsure music, right? As he's questioning his identity. And then we get this moment where it's like, is that who he is now? But no, this is why he got the tattoo, the 2 different serpents across his skin, because he knows. See, look how he looks. Look how he looks at the mirror again. He looks at the mirror image of himself.
Why this design?
And it's a look, it's an astute look of acceptance.
Life I've been divided.
And this is like in his mind right now.
Human, mother, father, darkness, light. These dragons are the divisions that have defined my life.
Amazing.
The 2 halves of myself.
What a cool character,
I know
man.
now I need not choose between them. I am greater than the sum of my parts.
And the music is just victorious.
I am not half anything.
And there's that full sound to the orchestra, which denotes like he's a full person now. He's stopped thinking he's like 2 people that are being pulled apart. There's that fullness and the power of the choir and the brass, and it's just telling you this is a person who knows who they are, and it's awesome. It's fantastically done. So anyways, that's my breakdown right now on this. I'd love to hear your favorite shot. Mine's gonna be the first one and how it relates to the ending, right? That seals it for me, man. Look at this. He's going to look in the mirror and he's going to see himself, and it's a totally different feeling. And the music is ramping up at this point as opposed to before where it's like this unsurety. Fantastic. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do for now on it. Make sure to sub if you want to see more cinematic breakdowns of World of Warcraft. Check it out. And of course, join the guild, the Philidari. Hop in the Discord, ask the mods about it. They'll help you out and get you joined up. Guys, thank you. Make sure to check out my voice acting on my Philip Hartshorn channel and my other channel, Philip and Aaliyah with my wife. You guys have a great day. I'll talk to you very soon.